Thank you. Eshe. Thank you. Let me, first of all, give thanks to Almighty God, the author of life, who has made it possible for all of us to gather here this afternoon, alive in health and in strength. To him alone be the glory. You will also permit me to give honor to whom honor is due. This morning and this afternoon, I'm being regarded as the host governor. I think I want to drop that toga to see myself as one of the hosts or co-host governors. And the real chief host of this event is no other person than a living legend, the only surviving or the one that is alive among the legends that started this progressive move in the Southwest. I'm talking of no other person, and I'm going to acknowledge him in absentia, even though he's not here sitting with us. Our father, a nationalist, progressive leader, a nonagenarian, Pa Reuben Fassurant. Now let me acknowledge my brother governor, the chairman, Southwest Governors Forum, the governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu. I pay my respect and regard to you. Let me also acknowledge the governor of Osun State, who is not here in person, but have delegated that authority and power to his deputy to represent him here. His Excellency Senator Ademola Jackson Adeleke, being represented by Prince Kola Adeusi, the Deputy Governor. You are welcome. Let me also acknowledge the Governor of Ogun State, who is also unavoidably absent, but has also asked his Deputy Governor, Her Excellency Engineer Noimon Salako, to represent him today. You are welcome. The Governor of Ekiti State today has a series of events marking his 3rd year anniversary in office. And we spoke earlier on, and he said he will join us here before we close for the day. But in his absence, he has asked her secretary to the state government of Ekiti State to stand in for him, Professor Malara Adubiaru, SSG, Ekiti State. You are welcome. Let me also acknowledge His Excellency Engineer Seyi Makinde, who is also not here, but he has also told me that his deputy will join us very soon. So let me just acknowledge him in absentia. This is to tell you that the 6 governors of Southwestern State, we are in unity together concerning this event. I want to acknowledge the former governor of Ondo State. He's here also in our midst, His Excellency Dr. Olusegun Mimiko. I recognize you. My own Deputy Governor, Dr. Olaide Olabi Adelami, MNI. It's a long list of protocol, but just permit me to adopt the long list as my own protocol, but not without acknowledging few other personalities, especially those who sit with the President of this nation, in deciding both economic, political, and social affairs of this country. Permit me to recognize the Honorable Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy as a point of contact to all other ministers. Mr. Wale Edo, I recognize you. I know Dr. Azar Akunle Salako, Minister of Health, is here. I also know that Mr. Adiba Adilabu, Minister of Power, is also here. You are all recognized. All former deputy governors that are seated, I recognize you using Alhaji Oluboyo as a point of contact to all of you. All other the members of the National Assemblies that are here with us, I recognize every one of you. All directors, chairman, DG of federal agencies, parastatals, and commissions, I recognize every one of you. Our KBACs, our revered KBACs. I have in our midst, I'll just use 3 of them as a point of contact to all other royal fathers that are seated here. His Imperial Majesty, the Alaafin of Oyo, Oba Ejina Abimbola Akeem Owóadé the First, Kábíyèsí o. Let me also acknowledge His Imperial Majesty, Oba Chadi Afolabi Olaoye, the Ṣọ̀ún of Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́. You are recognized. And my own Kábíyèsí, the Chairman, Ondo State Council of Obas, His Imperial Majesty, Dr. Ajibade Gbadegesin Ogunoye III, the Olowo of Owo, Chairman, Ondo State Council of Obas, using you as a point of contact to all our royal fathers from Ondo State that are here. Kábíyèsí gbogbo yín ni mo kí o, mo ṣèbà orí adé o. A lè máa pè yín lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan torí amọ̀ra wa ń bí. Thank you so much. Our fathers, political leaders who are here with us, they've been here very early, very punctual. Sometimes I look at their age and how they manage to be punctual. This morning, Baba Akande, Baba Omo Kekeke, he touched the ground of Akure this morning at exactly 5 minutes past 9. And when I was told that he's already on ground, I was rushing. Baba, I pay my regards to you. We are happy and glad to have you here. The former governor of Osun State, a one-time chairman of our party, ACN, chairman of APC, and real political leaders, and still a leader, still very, very active politically. We greet you, sir. Baba Akande, you are welcome. Let me also acknowledge Chief Pius Akinyelure. We greet you. Thank you for coming. And I'm also told that Kábíyèsí, the Aláké of Egbaland, Kábíyèsí, ẹ má bínú, a kí yín tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀. Àṣẹ Kábíyèsí o. Let me also greet our own elder statesman here, who is standing in for Afenifere, and other political leaders in Ondo State, Bashorun Sende Arogbofa. I greet you specially, and all other Afenifere leaders. The DG Dawn Commission, Dr. Ileye, using as a point of contact to the convener and all of you that have put this together. I pay my regards to all of you. All our party faithfuls, our leaders, captain of industries, those from academia, we greet all of you. Thank you for being here today to be part of this engagement. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin ìyá ọlọ́jà mo kí yín o. All our youth and students, great Nigerian youth, great Southwest youth, greatest of the greatest. I know you are here because the youth, they are very, very important. All security service chiefs that are here with us, the police, the civil defense, Amotekun, thank you for the good job you are doing. We recognize your presence and your work. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am so warmly delighted to welcome our distinguished leaders across the Southwest states and all the delegation of the federal government to this important gathering, which reinforces the collective unity of the leaders of our region in charting the common cause for strengthening our democracy and an opportunity for self-reflection with a view to presenting a common cause for the growth and development of Southwest. Permit me to quickly express the profound appreciation of the government and good people of Ondo State to the organizers of this dialogue for the honor of choosing our dear state as the host, a gesture that underscores our state's reputation as a hub for regional and national progressive engagement. This is done because we are recognized to be the proud home of Egbe Omo Oduduwa when it started, the first and most impactful socio-political group in our country's journey, founded in Owo by visionaries like Chief Jeremiah Oyeni Obafemi Awolowo, SAN GCFR, Chief Michael Adekunle Ajasin, Pa Ruben Fasuranti, and among others. Their vision and tenacity laid the foundation of a modern Nigeria, championing democracy and social justice. As we gather here today, we honor their legacy and reaffirm our commitment to these ideals. This, no doubt, is a historic gathering. It is an affirmation of the existing synergy and collaboration between different institutions, because all of us that are gathered here will represent one sector of the society or the other. The state government represented traditional institutions and critical stakeholders of the society. A collaboration between the present federal government under the able leadership of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and the subnationals, of which the Southwest state happens to be a major component. KBACs, His Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our democracy is still nascent compared to other advanced democracies in the world. It is, however, gladdening to aver without equivocation that we are making appreciable progress, making ours one of the strongest in Africa. Yet, we must acknowledge that strength without renewal fades. Democracy thrives when leaders and citizens meet and dialogue for constructive engagement. The regional summit is therefore coming at a most auspicious time with a clear theme: strengthening democracy through dialogue, assessing progress we have made so far, and charting the future. These resonate deeply with the core values and ingredients of democracy, which are dialogue, negotiation, consensus building. It calls us to reflection, courage, and vision. we must interrogate ourselves by asking some questions. How far we have come as a country? Where have we stumbled? What must we do together to build a Nigeria worthy of bequeathing to our children and unborn generations? In spite of the challenges confronting our democracy, I make bold to say with all sense of responsibility that our democracy is very much alive and progressing. Our democratic institutions are being strengthened through regular engagement of the people in the electoral processes, as well as the resilience of the various institutions and organs saddled with election management as a whole. Here in Southwest, we are reputable for the culture of dialogue. It is not strange to us. It is our heritage. From the palaces of Oyo to the councils of Ife, from the town squares of our fathers to the parliament in the Western region, we have always believed in consultation, inclusivity, and accountability. Our people say, "Agbajowo la fi n sọ̀yà." Only by joining hands we can succeed. Nonetheless, let us be clear. Dialogue is not for talk alone. We must walk the talk. Dialogue must birth actions. We must strengthen our institutions to work for our people. We must renew trust. I am glad to state that in line with the Renew Hope policy, trust of Mr. President, the bond between citizens and government are being strengthened. Our people are feeling the sense of belonging and ownership of the government, which is the social contract. And this social contract can only get better. Today, we stand at a threshold of history. Shall we continue with centralization when true federalism demands devolution of powers at the center? We must decide what is best for us, taking cognizance of our diversities. We should be okay, or should we be okay with our present state of development when the prospect is there for us to become a developed economy? Shall we remain divided when unity is our strength? The answer is simple. We must rise, and that is why we are here. We must reform. We must dialogue. We must renew. Your Excellencies, Cabinettes, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and our leaders, hosting this dialogue in Ondo State is not by accident. Like I said, it's the land of power, Adekunle Ajasin, as it were, of power of Obafemi Awolowo. It is the land of our living legend and foremost leader of our Afenifere, Pa Ruben Fashoranti, and of men and women who believe that democracy must deliver education for the mind, health for the body, prosperity for the home, and justice for all. That is the tradition we carry forward today. Now, permit me to respectfully acknowledge and celebrate our revered traditional rulers from across the Southwest region, sitting in array, beautifully and royally dressed, who have graciously honored us with their presence at this historic event. Your Majesties remain the custodians of our rich cultural heritage, the conscience and the living symbols of unity and continuity in Yoruba land. Your wisdom, restraint, and fatherly guidance have continued to inspire your peace, stability, and progress across our state. We are proudly grateful for the way you continue to stand as bridge builders between the government and the people, offering counsel that enriches public policy and strengthens our collective identity. We hold you in very high esteem, and we thank you deeply for lending your royal weight to this important regional dialogue. Once again, I would like to extend special welcome to the senior officials of the federal government who have joined us today. Your presence here signifies the commitment of the federal government to dialogue and collaboration with the subnationals. I commend your dedication to the progress our country has made so far and your willingness to engage in meaningful discussion that will shape the future of our country, and Southwest in particular. We look forward to an incisive, interactive, and illuminating engagement sessions with senior officials of the federal government in the thematic areas. Let me commend my brother governors with the spirit of unity that has brought us here. All the governors of the Southwest states standing as one. Senate Engineer Seyi Makinde of Oyo State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State, Prince Dapò Abiodun of Ogun State, Senator Ademola Nude Jackson of Osun State, and Mr. Biodun Oyebanji of Ekiti State. Your invaluable partnership as co-hosts of this summit demonstrates our collective commitment to the progress and unity of our people in southwestern Nigeria and beyond. As Aristotle wisely said, the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. We are here together as a whole. Today, we embody this principle as we unite to discuss the past, present, and future of our region. Our diverse thoughts and experiences will enrich our dialogue and strengthen our resolve to act together for the greater good of our region. The federal government, by engaging with us through the representative of the federal government that are here, shows that democracy matures when the center listens to the regions. I must also commend the efforts of the Dawn Commission, Development Agenda for Western Nigeria, and Afenifere Group in facilitating this dialogue, which reminds us that scholarship and policy are the backbone of true progress. So let us talk, but more than that, let us act. Just as Nelson Mandela put it, it always seems impossible until it is done, and now we are doing it. Let us chart a future where the Southwest remains a beacon of progress, where Nigeria fulfills her promise to all her citizens. We must explore our diversity as a reservoir of our strength, as a people united by ancestral identity, and I join us to embrace the spirit of dialogue and collaboration among ourselves and also with the federal government in order for our people to derive the maximum benefits of democratic governance. This two-day dialogue is a vital opportunity for us to assess the progress and chart a way for our future. But even as we do this, we must remember our president, what he stands for, because he's our own son from Southwest region of Nigeria. Mr. President, laudable and bold reforms that he has embarked upon since assumption of office which aim at a robust and sustainable economy towards guaranteeing the long-term growth, development, and prosperity of our country, have started yielding the desired dividends as the economy has been substantially stabilized, with the non-oil sector now contributing significant revenue to the Federation's account as against the situation hitherto. We the subnationals are happy as we now have improved allocation to embark upon various developmental projects for the good of our people. These moves have helped to restore macroeconomic stability, improve government revenue through an expanded tax to GDP ratio, raise Nigeria's external reserves, and enable better fiscal discipline and investors' confidence. The federal government has been actively working on various projects across the nation. And for us in Ondo State, we have a lot of them that we can talk about, if you permit me to just mention just few. Here in Ondo State, notably, Rural Access and Agricultural Marketing Project RAMP. This is a program that is helping us to access funds, contribution from the state and the World Bank, facilitated by the federal government, so that we can construct rural roads to the market settlement so that product from the farm settlement can easily come to the urban center. Some communities were without electricity even for the past 15 years. My own local government was one of them. Today, by the completion of the NDDC Ode-Erinje transmission line under this administration, it has been commissioned and electricity has been provided for those communities, about 4 local governments. The Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, joining 2 geopolitical zones together, the southwest and south-south, from Lagos down to Calabar. For us in Ondo State, 71 kilometers is passing through our land, the alignment for Ondo State. The Federal Executive Council approval of the deep sea port in Ondo State is also there. And you know the benefit that that will bring to us here in Ondo State. The proposed Federal Housing Authority 1,000 housing units for us here in Ondo State. The Akure-Ado-Ekiti dual carriageway is ongoing. Or Ondo-Akure dualization. Ilesha down to Akure, Owo down to Benin, dualization. Just last week, the Federal University Teaching Hospital for FUTA, in collaboration with us in Ondo State, was kickstarted. The aviation college that was previously sitting in Kaduna has been decentralized, and Akure is hosting the one for Southwest region. These and many other that Ondo State has benefited from this very government. So this dialogue will undoubtedly, this very one, address or should address the critical interest of the Southwest region, which I must respectfully state are currently tied to the continuity of President Tinubu's presidency beyond 2027. For me and my people, this is the critical interest of Ondo State. In fact, we have declared here in Ondo State, Ondo for Tinubu 2027. That is our position, the government position here in Ondo State. It is an executive order that cannot be reversed. And all and sundry here in Ondo State must work to actualize that. And I believe that should be the interest of our region here in Southwest. So this interest, therefore, must be fiercely pursued to its logical conclusion and ultimate fruition. Once again, I welcome you all to Ondo State, the land of honor, hard work and hospitality, the land of the progressives. May our deliberations today strengthen democracy, deepen our unity, and secure our future. Ẹ káàbọ̀, ẹ ṣé púpọ̀. I thank you all. God bless you for listening. God bless Ondo State. God bless Southwest. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.